Hey, everybody, it's the author, Andrew Snorton, and you are joining me for another edition of the Fast 15. As we typically do each and every Wednesday, we take about 15 minutes to kind of pause, check up, check in, enjoy an encouraging note, and then close out with a couple of announcements for ways to stay connected, things along those lines. So, for those of you on social media, you may make sure to add me on Facebook at the page Author Andrew Snorton, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Author A Snorton. If you have any questions for book signings, engagements, speaking engagements, things along those lines, email me at authorsnorton@gmail.com. And when you click on my link in the bio for Instagram, that will take you to my link tree, which is basically linktree/author A Snorton. So, of course, I want to thank you guys for joining me. It is early June, even though officially summer doesn't start until later this month. Hey, if you live in the Southeast, it's starting to feel like summer. So we hope that those of you that have already embarked on your summer breaks are having a good start to your break. For those of you, especially in the Northeast, they're still in session. You only got a couple more weeks, so continue to hang in there. As we always do with each and every talk, we always want to start off with a word of encouragement. We know that there's people out there that are going through some things. Some of you might be going through some things physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Things might be going on, with your families, your friends, your loved ones, your community, things along those lines. And like I always say, you have every right to feel some kind of way. We're human. We're going to go through the range of emotions. It's going to happen. But you also know that the longer you stay in your emotions, the more clouded you can get. And all of us know that when you make up your mind and your mind isn't clear, that's not really a good thing. So do what you can to kind of pause, slow down the moving parts, see things for what they are, sort through them, and then, go through it and grow through it, basically. So to anyone out there that's going through their go through and grow through moment, just hang in there as best as possible, but take time to pause and decompress. For those of you that are going through, some positive things, you are releasing that new project, whether it's fellow authors to people in music to painting to you closed on a home, you got a new vehicle, celebrate the positives because you know what you had to work through in order to get there. Celebrate, feed off the positive energy, and keep moving forward with some other great things that are on the horizon. But let's not forget our colleagues who may be going through something. So typically what we do, the very first chat of each month, is I pull a book from another author from my library, just always like a quote that's kind of helped me and it's been real influential. And with this one, I'm going to pull, as some of you know, one of my favorite authors from back in the day, Ralph Wiley, What Black People Should Do Now. Dispatches from Near the Vanguard. It's a great collection of essays that's applicable across the board. And there's a quote that I want to read in regards to just, like self-image, identity, things along those lines. So this section is going to come from identity and purpose. And I've used it before, but I love using this one because it's really positive. So here's what we've got. Identity. After you establish who you are and you're safe with that, then you have to ask, what can I do with what I am? And you have to be honest with yourself. You have to find what your purpose is. Once you find it, purpose and identity will give you direction. Whatever you do and whichever direction you go, try to do well and go well. And I like going back to this quote because we always talk about what's your identity, what's your purpose, who you are, whose you are. And that sounds good until you have to really sit down and think who you are and whose you are. So I love what's said about this. What can I do with what I am? So when you know what you are and who you are, the next question is, what can I do? What can I do that's tapping into these gifts and talents that I'm realizing that I have and I've yet to realize? Like, that's actually pretty cool and pretty powerful. Once you find it, purpose and identity will give you direction. Well, think about it. Once you know where you're going to, and once you know what you have in order to help you get there, and you see what other things you can pick up on, I mean, that's a very positive and powerful feeling and experience. So, again, this isn't just for young people, older people, for anybody. You know, your purpose and your identity, it still are some things that you still have yet to tap into and have yet to discover. So that's the quote of the day from the chapter Identity and Purpose from a favorite reader, a favorite author of mine, other than myself, of course. What Black People Should Do Now, Dispatches from Near the Vanguard. It's a great collection of essays. So a couple of things on the horizon is I'm very thankful and grateful to everyone who's purchased the book, downloaded an audio book, any of the merch, the coffee collab with Fonte's Coffee. Thank you. Speaking engagements and more. Thank you to everybody who's taken time to support. So a couple of announcements as to where we can connect. This coming Saturday, June 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., I'm doing a pop-up at Legacy Cuts Barbershop in Snellville, Georgia. So especially if you or someone you know is looking for that Father's Day gift or what have you, meet me at the shop. I'll probably go ahead and wait and get my hair cut that Saturday, but meet me there, pop up, good people at the shop and all that type of thing. So meet me there. June 15th from 4 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, Bob's Bay Books in Bloomington, Illinois. So going back to where it all started for me, I'll be doing a book signing there. So for those of you in Bloomington, Normal, McLean County, join me a week from this coming Thursday, June 15th from 4 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. June 17th from I want to say the time is 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central. Join me out at Miller Park in Bloomington, Illinois for their Juneteenth festival. I'm real excited to be back again where it all started. Make sure to check me out. Again, that'll be the day before Father's Day. So come out, meet, greet, connect. We'll have the coffee, we'll have the books and all that type of thing. June 19th from 3 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Join me in Lincoln, Illinois for the Juneteenth Festival presented by the Hunt For Foundation. So if you're in Illinois, you know I'm be around. So the 15th, 17th in Bloomington, the 19th in Lincoln. So I'm real excited about those things. Trying to think of some other things that are coming up. Oh, of course, the Wake Forest gear. Got to give shout to the alma mater, Wake Forest University. They don't make, I don't know if they still make these silver and black ones or not, but as some of you are aware, baseball fan, I wrote a book about it, nothing minor, hint, hint. But shouts to the alma mater. They are the number one ranked team in college baseball. They're the number one overall seed for the College Baseball World Series. They are playing at a high level. So this weekend, they are going to rumble with the Alabama Crimson Tide, who has a very solid team, very solid program. So if you can get up to the couch up in Winston-Salem, hey, I think actually it's sold out, but definitely try to check them out. They're a great team, great squad. Shouts to the student athletes there, but definitely shouts to the baseball team. So go ahead and finish the drill, fellas. You already know. Some other things that are popping up. Yeah, you might see me June the 10th if you go to Coolray Field, as I should be covering the Gwinnett Stripers game. It's been a minute, but I'm looking forward to getting back and covering minor league ball. So make sure to see me, check me out there. There's some great events coming up for Juneteenth. Check, where you live. Go to at least one event. Find out about the history, number one. And then number two, go out and support some of these amazing events that are taking place across the country. Another event, June 18th, if you're in Atlanta, check out Family Food Festival. It's a great Father's Day event. Make sure you get your tickets for that. A very well done event. So those are some of the main things that are happening. Trying to think if there's anything else. I guess those are some of the main things right now. Definitely add any of my books to your library. Download the audio books. If you're used to streaming stuff, just type in author Andrew Snorton on any of your favorite platforms: Tidal, Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, Shazam, Deezer, Amazon, Title. I think I already mentioned Title a couple of times, but yeah, but definitely make sure to check out the audiobook series. We should be back in the studio at some point, so we will keep you guys posted. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Of course, thank you to everybody who's taking time to reach out, support, speak life, meet, connect, all that type of thing. So definitely looking forward to staying connected with each and every one of you. It's summertime. Definitely get out there and enjoy, but stay hydrated, be safe, wherever you go, and all those types of things. And as we get ready to wind down, again, hopefully the note of encouragement from today's selection of what Black people should do now, dispatches from Near the Vanguard, definitely check it out. Shouts to the late Ralph Wiley, and how he used his platform. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to get ready and hustle. But again, I hope you guys have a very good day, very good week. Thank you for joining me on Wednesdays for our time to pause, check up, check in, enjoy an encouraging note, and things along those lines. And as I always say, whether small or big, victory is a victory, whether slow or swift, movement is movement. So keep it victorious, keep it moving. Stay connected with me one more time. Facebook, actually, just go ahead and go on Linktree. Just do linktree.com/author A. Snorton. And that way, go through all the menus. The newsletter is there, the coffee information with the medium roast and the light roast is part of the author Andrew Snorton blend. That information's there. My social media, my press and media, all that type of thing. So just hit me up on Linktree, and that'll probably be the easiest thing to do. Okay, guys, take good care. Look forward to seeing you soon. And of course, gotta pop it. Go Deeks.